episodic manner. So every episode is an adventure for itself. And in that manner, it's possible to watch one episode without having to have watched the previous episodes. But in all the episodes have a one connecting story and a lot of the same characters. So it's still fun to watch the previous episodes, but not necessary. And today we're going to be playing episode 5, called The Lost Tomb, which follows the story of 5 adventurers in the Underdark, who are going to present themselves while I set up hit points. So Garn, as the youngest in the party, could you present your character, who he is and what he looks like?
Yes, Garn is a bugbear druid, who is a chieftain of the bugbears, and he looks more like a beast than a man because he spends most of his time in his shape-shifting form, and he is part of this alliance called the Syndicate because he is chieftain of the bugbears. He doesn't speak much, but he will head first into combat if necessary.
And then we have Torpo.
My character is Trouble. He's a kobold, a tiny creature, and he looks like a lizard kind of thing with a rope. And my title is Speaker of the Flame now, not Keeper of the Flame. So that's great. And yeah.
And then we have Lilith.
Oh, it's me. Jeez. Well, I'm playing Lilith, who is the Over-Wizard of the Arcane Brotherhood, or one of the Over-Wizards. She's a tiefling, and she's got like what's her hair like? A little bit weird. She's got like this whitish hair, and she's got like big horns, and just extremely beautiful. Really, goody. Then she's a warlock who wields the dark magic. Besides from that, she's just totally badass. So yeah, and actually the protagonist of the stories.
Or so she thinks.
Oh, so she thinks.
Then we have Tara.
I'm playing a female high elf that likes to dance and sing, and I mostly prefer to use blade in combat, even though I know spells a lot. And I am quite friendly, I believe so myself, but I'm a troubled mind, so I have a little bit from my past as well.
So basically the funny sidekick.
There's been rumors, some nasty rumors going around about Tara.
Not that kind of rumors.
I'm just asking what kind of rumors have been going around. I'm curious, and I don't think I'm the only one.
Nope.
Me too.
What rumors?
Yeah, tell us.
I'm being put in the spotlight.
Exactly. What rumors? But,
Totally adorable. Really.
So apparently there are rumors, but it's like, what rumors?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
I don't know the rumors,
Nobody
Then
does.
tell us.
Then tell us the rumors, dude.
but I don't know them.
Then figure him out, dude.
Yeah.
See, the thing when you play D&D is you get put on the spot, and then you're being asked to improv
so I have
something.
To find out some rumors.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we were asking.
What would you imagine the rumors would be?
Did you ask me to find some rumors? Find out.
Right now, I ask you, can you come up with one of the
Yes.
rumors that's been circulating?
I have been rumored to eat people.
Cannibal.
Oh.
Well, is it cannibal if you eat another species?
Wasn't
No.
that about harmony?
Isn't it still like a humanoid?
Harmony, no. Harmony doesn't eat.
Well, in my
He
pursuit
just
of
sucks.
power, you know, I ended up being quite fond of, you know, the dark side. And,
Yeah, this works.
The eating
the whole
people
de-
part.
The whole demon side, so it's more like maybe consuming power than actually eating someone's flesh.
And here I thought it was a love affair with a human.
Well, it brings us to the last member of the adventuring party, Tyrrell.
Well, Tyrrell is a noble, good-hearted elven knight. Well, in a way.
With a troubled mind.
Yeah.
He is the heart of the alliance. Well, at least in his own mind. He is the true warlock in the party. He is the true knight in the party, clad in his heavy armor, saving everyone again and again and again.
Yeah.
And you're level 7?
7?
Are you level 7? Yeah, you're level 7. Yeah, that makes
Yes.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Huh.
And well, a loyal follower of the.
This is not gonna end well, is it?
Never.
I had planned.
Okay.
Be careful of that.
Yeah, because every time I plan, it just.
We go the other way.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. And I don't really know how I am going to play myself out of this.
I'm scared.
Don't be. He can't hurt
I mean,
you.
I could. It's a little, but you know, maybe you. I mean, I'd maybe rather.
Oh my god, just say it! I'm so
No.
curious.
No, he gonna troll you that way all the stream.
Oh my god.
The whole game.
How many are you? You are 5 players. Oh God.
Yes.
No,
Five
2.
players.
I'm getting
So
confused now.
yeah, we'll give that a try. We'll see what happens. It'll probably end badly, but we'll see. We'll give it a try. Alright, so, as I was saying, we are playing a homebrew version of Out of the Abyss. And today we are playing an adventure called The Lost Tomb, which is actually loosely based on chapter 2, page 37, The Lost Tomb of Khaem. Here we go.
Lost.
You are a group of adventurers traveling through the Underdark. On your journey, as you travel, you one day you suddenly hear a soft feminine voice that sounds out not in the caverns or tunnels that you're traveling in, but in your mind. And it comes very suddenly. It is faint and it is distant, and you all hear it. Hello? Is someone there? Oh, please, I need your help. I've been trapped in the dark for so long, so very, very long. Please, won't you help to free me?
Oh, would I know what that might be? What can speak to my into the minds? Would I know if it is a ghost, if it is a demon? No?
And what kind of language? Our own language or just?
Could there be a check for that? Yes.
Um. What kind of language? That's a good question. Very good question.
It's in Celestial. I don't think that's you.
I have no idea what you're saying.
You, though the mysterious voice is inside your head, you do get an impression of which direction it's coming from. And the language, that's a good question. See, you're asking me things that I hadn't even thought of myself.
What's up with my language?
In common.
In common?
Yeah, it's speaking in common.
Can it be Spanish?
No.
It's not that kind of common.
But I have a question.
Mhm.
Celestial, that's the same as angelic, right?
Yes. In my game, I usually call it angelic instead of celestial. But yeah, it's the same thing.
Okay.
So it wasn't a misspell.
No.
Alright.
This is
Do
more
I
like
think I can
Eridanian or Cimmerian or something like that.
I would like to think in my head, like, reveal yourself. So we can help. Cannot help a ghost. Så vil I wanna throw down my sword onto the ground. My real sword.
I just look at you and like, just gone mad.
Oh my god. I mean, oh my dad.
I'm just looking at Tara right now because like we can't hear her think this.
Tara, you try to communicate with the voice telepathically, but you all just keep on hearing this feminine voice calling out, "Please, please, help! I've been trapped here for so long," as if whoever is speaking can sense your presence but can't hear you.
You said we could sense which direction it came from?
Yes, and Tara has laid down her weapon and is moving in that direction.
Yeah, I'm following.
And why should I even...
Lily just stops up and looks at you and says, "Where are you going?"
Yeah.
Voices inside my head. That way.
So
You
you
do know we
always
have
follow
a-
the voices in your head? Interesting.
You do know we have a pretty important meeting, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna go that way.
Yeah,
What
this
way?
is gonna. What way?
What the little guy said.
That way.
Which way?
The
is that?
way of the voices? No.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Why?
I'm not gonna follow weird voices. No.
Oh, you heard the voice too?
Yes.
All heard
I
the voice?
presume. We all heard that.
I'm gonna take what you call it?
Oh, that way. I don't know.
Okay, so you're just
I'm gonna
get.
take
Tara-
Lilith's hand and try to drag her the way of the voices.
As she tries to grab my hand, I'm gonna slap him across the face. Get off! Get off me, you little critter!
And fly across the room.
No, you're gonna get catched by guard. Like, don't do
Now,
that.
can we please move on instead of this circus?
Yeah.
Please, help! I've been trapped for so long, and it's
Yeah,
so
sure,
very
you
dark.
can wait another 1 minute or answer simple questions.
I just start
Anyone?
walking.
Is anyone there? Please.
No, we are not
I
here.
just wanna yell out, yeah. Terra's here.
I'm
pretty
gonna
sure there's
walk the way of the voices.
You just all have a dead wish or something?
Yeah, listen, guys. There's a pretty good
We are in the underdark. Don't yell out.
It is one female voice, and Terra, Garn, and Torpo are moving in that direction. Lilith and Tyrell, are you going to continue on your journey?
I see no reason.
I'm just looking baffled and I'm just like face palm for a second. God damn it. Nope, nope, I'm not gonna follow that. Nope. She just keeps moving towards the destination. The first destination.
I'm not following weird voices.
Nope, me either. Actually freaks me out a little bit.
All right. You continue your journey. When what are your passive perceptions, Lilith and Tyrell?
14.
Yes, 14.
Gotta double check.
All right.
No, 12 minus.
Gonna get my dice here in order. Because as you travel, you also have some armor class. Jesus Christ. You have to roll high to hit you. You are traveling relatively slow because Tyrell Bane, who is an elf in dark armor, also has a metallic leg. Almost walking on crutches. So it's going a little slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool. Do I have something here?
12, 22, 32, 36. Alright. As you continue your journey, you walk into an ambush. And Tyrell, you are shot down by a dozen arrows that deal 36 points of damage. So you're down to 29.
Yes.
And then I would like Lilith and Tyrell to roll initiative.
I'm gonna need that. You and me and
Okay. So it's only
20.
Lila and
Thank you.
I who's gone away.
Yeah, Garin, Terra, and Torpo have followed the voice.
Okay.
So I'll get to
3,
you
1
in a
direction. I'm just gonna need
minute.
initiative, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, 16.
And Tyrell?
20.
Wow. And they suck. Tyrell, you are in a crevice, and further up on the sides of these cliffs, you can see that there are goblins that have set up an ambush and are shooting down on you. What do you do?
Okay, how far away are the goblins? And they are trying. How close are they?
They are about 30 feet up the cliffs.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess one of them. I'm going to lay some cover and make some darkness. So I use my spell to cast around the goblins up in the hide. I call Song of Hadar, so they can't see anything at all.
So as they're shooting down on you, Tyrell, you look up and your anger and your demonic pact calls down the darkness from above that lays as a ceiling above you two, Lilith and Tyrell, which blinds the goblins completely. What about you, Lilith? What do you do?
And as long as they went, as the Song of Hadar, as long as they went in, they had to make saves and so take damage. So the darkness not cover us at all. So cover us.
a little bit of question.
Yes.
They're doing saves right now, right? On that, no, it started that turn. Okay, never mind. How close were they standing?
Quite far apart.
Son of a god damn it. So that was. We're having. Actually, I'm gonna make a little distraction. Would I know if can demons see through the darkness?
No one can see through Hunger Fadar.
No, you can't see
one.
through this blackness that has appeared.
Even with devil's eyes?
Even with devil's eyes, this void that has come down from above is a void from another realm. It is it's not evil, but it is darkness eternal.
What am I gonna do here?
While you think about it,
Oh, no, I'm just
Garn, Terra, and Torpo,
Mm-hmm.
you follow the direction the voice came from, and it brings you into a narrow side passage, which takes you to this dirty marble wall with a deep-set door made of bronze-encased stone, green with age. It looks very Egyptian-like, and if you would like, you may roll a history check.
I'm gonna do that.
Me too.
Am I seeing this too?
Yes.
3.
19.
I have no clue.
I have a 20.
Garn, you have no clue. Torpo, you've seen things like this before. It's an ancient tomb that is several centuries old, which they do lie scattered here and there, but they are quite rare. And Terra, as an elf, you know that you recognize some of these symbols and some of this architecture as that of the Mardim Empire, an ancient empire that existed centuries ago, that housed all the different races and was ruled by the pharaoh, a very Egyptian-like nation, which fell for mysterious reasons. And as it crumbled, the various races created each their own nation. And this is a tomb from that time.
Can we still hear the voice?
Yes, the voice is coming from inside the tomb. Help! Help! I'm trapped! It's so dark! I can sense you're coming closer. You're so close. Please, save me!
It's still not answering us.
What were you saying, Tara?
It's still not answering us if we try to communicate.
Not telepathically, and not when you're calling out. It's as if the voice can't hear you, like if it's talking into a microphone, but it doesn't have a headset on.
So does the door have a door knock thingy, or can we just open it?
The door is a 10-foot by a 10-foot slab, and pivots on a central axis. It's quite heavy though, so you'll have to do an athletics check to get it to turn.
I'm not good at that.
But you do have a very strong bugbear.
I need to make sure there's not something banshee like ghost in there before opening it.
Do a perception check.
Ten.
10 is not a very high perception check, so pass. You'll have to open the door to find out.
Guard is looking down at Torpo like, should I? Or should we just leave? still looking at the little guy like, come on, answer me.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Okay. I'm gonna try and open it.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Haha.
I'm gonna help.
6.
Wow.
It's just my day today. Wait.
Torpo, roll an athletics check.
That's a big
14.
Alright, but Goran, you are allowed to re-roll your athletics check.
2.
Alright, Goran and Torpo are trying to open the tomb, but it seems like this big slab is stuck. Meanwhile, what does Lilith do?
I'm actually just holding my. I'm not sure if I've seen this darkness before. I'm not sure what that is. I'm trying to identify what that is.
Tyrell, would Lilith know what it is?
I'm not sure because depends on the beans. So I guess in a way you should know.
Roll an Arcana check, Lilith.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
that's
a question. The inspiration I have, can I give that to someone else?
Yes, but yes, and it gives advantage, but you're already giving advantage by succeeding a help check.
Yeah. I
But
know.
yes, you may give it to someone else.
Okay.
What's the Arcana check, Lilith?
So
How much?
pretty sure. 20.
20?
Plus... Yeah. Oh, no,
The magic is
Oh,
magic
5, so 20.
that Tyrell is conjuring, and it is a manifestation of Hadar. What he does is he opens a gateway between this world and a realm of horror and darkness, and this sphere of blackness that sets itself above you is filled with bitter cold and is a void filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises, which also opens up for creatures with otherworldly tentacles to rub up against creatures from this world, such as the goblins. And all of this deals damage and is impossible to look through, even by magical means.
Alright, so. Okay.
It's a feature that Tyrell has gained through his pact with Nero the Bloodlord, one of the archangels, or one of the angels of death.
Lily just takes that in for a second. She's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then she's like, okay, I'm just gonna hold and I'll just blast. See something? And then I'm gonna move forward. And when I see something, I see like a goblin.
What's the DC?
15.
15. And it's dexterity, right?
Yeah, assassins.
But it starts to take 2d6 cold damage before it starts to turn. Then they have to 2d6.
Then you have to do it. Okay.
Yeah. So roll for the cold damage first, and then roll for the acid damage afterwards.
And it's difficult terrain as well.
7 points of cold damage.
And the acid damage?
6 points of acid.
Alright. Roll a d20, please.
13.
Alright. a split second, this darkness comes down, and Lilith prepares to cast magic. Can't see the goblins, but steps forward, looking at the darkness, still prepared with her magic. And a split second later, you start hearing the screams of agony and pain from the goblins above you. And you even see some goblins that fall through the darkness. And Lilith, you shoot your Eldritch Blast at one, but it's already dead. And other goblins that fall down into the crevice, dead. After a few seconds, the horror and the pain seems to subside. And what do you do, Terrell?
Well, I guess and make sure that the goblins are still there and looking out for ambush. I guess we have to continue our journey.
You want to keep the darkness as you keep on traveling?
Yeah, keep you up above us.
All right.
Oh, it can move? Can you move it?
I need to check. Here's this one. What does it say? Oh God. Yeah, sure. Why not? Tara, could you roll an athletics check, please?
Me?
Yes, please.
What am I saving for?
An athletics, not a saving throw.
What am I doing?
Please roll an athletics check.
10.
Alright. Tara, Garn, and Torpo. You are standing outside this tomb, and you can hear the female voice beyond calling out for aid, and it is clear to you that you need Tyrell's help to open the tomb. You won't be able to do it without him. You may be able to enter it otherwise, but you'll need Tyrell's strength to open the door.
What?
Yeah?
Okay, does this count as a door?
Yes, it does.
Then I'll say you should step back, and then I wanna cast knock
Just gonna open this up because I'm going to need it. Here we go. What does it say? It says, oh, interesting.
I'm scared.
All right, Tara, you ask the others to step away. Garn, Topo, how far away from the door do you get? I imagine something like 10, 15 meters.
Yeah.
Sure.
You see Tara, the Elven Blade Singer. She starts singing to the door and doing a little dance to get it to open. And as the door starts to open, Tara vanishes.
Oh fuck!
Hey,
The door is now open.
Hey, I did something.
See,
You may now create a new character.
or that elven guy.
Yeah.
She's just gone bye bye.
Bye
Bye-bye.
Can I see where I am, or is that like gone?
Yes, you can see where you are, but I want the suspense, especially for the other players. Garn and Torpo, what do you do?
Garn is like putting an arm out to like protect Torpo and then peeks in like, what is this? What is
You
it
were
now?
standing 10-15 meters away from the door, so you like keep Torpo behind you, but you start advancing towards the door.
Yeah.
And
Uh-oh.
Tara, you are standing in the same place that you were as you cast your spell, and the door opens up. And yeah, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to detect magic.
And Tara, what are you doing?
I don't know what I am seeing.
As I said, you casting your spell, and the door opens. You're standing the same place you were before.
I haven't
Nothing
vanished yet.
Sorry, Tara.
Didn't I vanish?
Not in your mind.
Alright. I have no idea what's going on.
I was describing what Garn and Torpo were experiencing. You are simply standing there, and you cast your spell, and the door opens. And what do you do?
I finished my spell.
You finish it. The door opens.
Nothing happens.
The door opens. You've completed your spell. The knock spell works.
So my character knows that I vanished.
No, your character doesn't know you vanished.
Okay. What?
The others. See
What
that
I
you
explained before was what Garn and Torpo experienced.
vanished, not what you
What
saw.
what Terra experienced was you were standing there in front of the door, you cast your knock spell, and as you finish your knock spell, the door opens. What do you do?
Nothing.
You just stand there?
Yeah.
Alright. Garn and Torpo kind of walks up to you. They walk past you. You can see Garn is looking through the door while Torpo is kind of looking around.
I am. Do I know where I am? Do I like a magical? Do I magically know where I am? Or what?
You are where you were before.
Do I know if I'm like in another dimension?
No. You were standing there, you've cast your spell, you've completed your spell, nothing else has happened.
But I can
You
see
do
they
not
walk,
know.
but I can see they walk right through me.
No, they didn't walk through you. They walked past you. Yeah, they
As
walk
if
up to
they
the
didn't-
entrance.
Yeah, as if they didn't notice me at all.
Not exactly. They walk past you as if they wanted to go get to the door.
But you know if they look at you or not.
They walk past you as if they were going to the door, just like if anyone else. If somebody opens a door and then you walk past them to get to the door because you want to get in. Nothing unusual, nothing strange, nothing weird.
I want to try to push one of them. One is closest. Just a little
We're gonna hold it there because it sounds like you're metagaming a little bit. So we'll hold it there and then we'll. Yeah, because you are playing the fact that I described to Garn and Torpo that you vanished, but Terra doesn't know she vanished.
But they walk right through me.
They did not walk through you.
They walk past you.
Yeah, but it's the same thing in my mind.
Like they walk, just expecting that you're standing in somewhere and everyone is waiting for you to open the door. Then you open the door, and they walk past you to go to the door.
Torpo, your detect magic. The tomb itself seems to be have a very strong, powerful, and chaotic aura. You can't really define the school of magic that's emanating from the tomb, but it is an ancient, chaotic type of magic. That's what your detect magic tells you.
Okay.
And Garn, you walk up to the door and you look into the door. You look into a kind of an entrance, a large room You can hear the female voice in your head coming from within the tomb. And as you peer in this room, you can see that there's a very, very large skeleton.
What is very large? Because Gorn is very large.
Imagine those Egyptian humanoids with the large jackal heads, and then enlarge that to what are we talking about? 5 meters tall, something like that.
Okay.
And then one of those, but in skeleton form, standing on the opposite side of the room that you're looking into, next to what appears to be stairs that are leading down into the crypt. So a kind of a sentry. Help, please! I'm trapped! You're so close!
Step into me.
I've been here for so long. Please, won't you help me?
Gorn is just like looking back at Torpo and then looking in and being like, huh? I don't know.
Torpo, Terra kind of pushes you.
And I look confused around, and where did that come from?
Terra standing behind you.
So I can see Tara now.
Yeah, you look behind you. She's standing there behind you. She just pushed you.
She just vanished before.
Yes. She vanished
Okay,
before your eyes.
Now I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to demons.
I asked Tara where she went.
Went?
Yeah, you vanished.
I didn't go anywhere.
Okay, then stop play hide and seek and just continue.
Please help me. It's so dark in here, and I've been here for so long.
I go 10 feet into the room.
We should leave.
What does
Stop
Gorn
doing the
do?
checking, you started going in here. As the first one, you opened the door and now you're checking out? No. Finish what you started.
I'll be seeing your next characters.
Torpo, you
Yeah.
walk into the entrance, and it is a small, entry room, where on the opposite side there are stairs that leads down into the tomb itself. And next to the stairs is standing this 5 meter tall, jackal-headed giant skeleton sentry guardian. You also see a stone diorama on the right side of the room that depicts a... You'll have to look closer to it to get the details, but it depicts some kind of person with a lot of other people doing, Egyptian stuff. And on the left wall is painted a vista of kind of a landscape of a prosperous Egyptian type civilization. Again, you'll have to investigate it closer to get the details. Apart from that, there are empty stone torch sconces also on the opposite side of the room. And yeah. Please, I'm down here. Help me, free me.
Say to the other two that we need to investigate this room before doing anything else. and starts going over to the
Diorama.
yeah, that one.
Garn, Tara.
I follow.
Yeah. Whatever
Alright.
the little guy does.
You enter the tomb and go over to the diorama, stone diorama on the right. The stone diorama is depicting a pharaoh of some kind. Could you all roll a history check?
Sure can do.
20.
Nine.
Tara, you recognize the diorama as being a depiction of the pharaoh Brises. The pharaohs of old were all elves, and they were given the rank of pharaoh of leader due to their magical prowess. When the Mardim Empire fell, any human with magical abilities were believed to be descendant of elves and thus descendant of the leaders of the Mardim Empire. And Brises was one of these pharaohs, one of these elven leaders. And it depicts her in her prime, surrounded by attendants, slaves, and various trappings of wealth and power. Piles of gold, magical items, things like that. It seems that this is her tomb.
Cool. Let's try the next one.
Yeah.
I tell you what I know.
You check out the painting on the other side, and it is a vista of some of the ancient cities. Very, very few have seen even the ruins of these Egyptian cities, because the ruined land itself was cursed after the Mardim Empire fell, and anyone who traveled there never came back. But there was one group of heroes that managed to escape into the Shadowfell and return home by traveling through the Shadowfell. And they told of a land, a desolate land filled with undead, with shadows, with dragons, shadow dragons, ghost dragons, bone dragons, various undeads. But what you're seeing is a painting, a depiction of the prosperous cities from that empire before it fell to this curse. So it is indeed a tomb which is several centuries old. Help! I'm down here! Please! I've been here for so long. Please, won't you help me?
Do we have any idea where this voice is coming from? Like, she's saying down here.
Like I said, on the opposite side of from the entrance, there are stairs that lead down into the tomb itself. This is only the entrance to the tomb, which is guarded by a 5 meter tall giant skeleton.
Alright guys, just a heads up, this is a tomb with like a powerful mage elf from past times, might be. She might have a lot of gold and loot, but she also is quite dangerous, I believe. Just a heads up.
So what do you reckon?
Well, she wants to be free, so my guess is, like, if we could free her, she will either try to kill us or she will reward us.
I go for the last one.
Do we have any means of contacting the rest of the group?
Hmm.
No phone
Is there
numbers?
any critters down here? Spiders of any kind?
Yes.
We could maybe contact them. Just a second. Before I say too much. No, never mind.
What were you thinking?
Animal friendship, but I don't have it active. So.
Do you wanna try to take this on by ourselves and free here and maybe just run if stuff goes bad, or do you wanna try to kill like an ancient mage?
What about first go down the stairs and see what happens before
You see that big skeleton over there?
Yeah.
Maybe that's gonna attack us if we go past it.
How much larger than us is that skeleton?
5
How
meters
much
tall.
larger than me?
I'm almost 220, so
Like, is it huge or large?
It's large.
So it's a big boy. Well, what do you guys vote? Down or out?
down. Or
Yeah.
just kill it now before we go down. Take it to pieces and it's done with.
Well, maybe it's not a hostile.
You brought it up. I'm just.
I'm just saying.
I think we just go down the stairs and don't touch the skeleton thingy.
Alright, let's do it.
What is this tomb made of? Stone or marble? Or what did you say?
Marble. It is most of the tomb is made out of marble that has been encased in a thin layer of bronze, which has turned green with age.
Yes. You want me to go first?
Oh, it's actually not large. It's actually huge.
Right.
Wow. You have no idea how it got in here.
It was made in here.
Probably.
I would like to cast false life on myself as a fourth level spell.
Right.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Steam pop-ups is good. So that's 9 plus 15.
24?
8 plus 15, sorry.
23?
Yeah, 23.
So 90?
I'm just boosting my spirit. So I'm ready, guys.
67. There we go. 67.
And I just have my hands in like battle positions. If you can have that.
Just a question.
Mhm.
Don't you want to go outside and take your sword? Because you'll
I
kind
don't
of.
need it.
Okay.
I literally never use it. I have
But
it.
Frist is so cool.
I know. I will pick it up when we go back.
Okay.
But
Just
I
a
got
question. You want to go first?
okay. Not what I expected, but sure.
Ladies first.
And I'm now just going to like sneak mode.
Alright, do a stealth check.
Thank you. Everyone else, please be stealthy. 16.
No.
Alright.
We just got a raid from RPG Lab with 12 people. Hey guys.
Hey guys. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. And sorry for no alerts.
Yeah, we have some technical issues. We are playing a homebrew version of
Cut out.
we're playing a homebrew version of Out of the Abyss, and we're currently playing the homebrew version of Tomb of Khaem from Chapter 2. And the group has split into two,
Not wise.
and we've tried to get some of the others to come back, but
We can't contact them.
and the elven blade singer now sneaks past a giant skeleton.
Or at least tries to.
It seems that she succeeds because she starts walking down the stairs. What about our bugbear Garn and our kobold Torpo?
Gorn is like the little guy. I'll protect you from behind.
So courageous, Bugbear. Well, I'll defend you from
That sounded hella lot wrong.
So Torpo goes next.
Wrong picture in my head. I continue down the stairs.
You simply walk over and down the stairs?
Yeah.
That's one hit.
They shoot high.
Two
They
hits.
don't hit me.
As Torpo, as you come waltzing next to the skeleton, this jackal-headed giant skeleton kind of draws a sword and starts chopping you to small pieces.
I kinda knew it. I'm sorry.
No.
Why is it always the kobold?
What's always me? I'm the one with lowest HP.
Hey, thanks for that. Yeah, Goran, you're standing there behind, and you just see this kobold starting to get sliced to pieces. Torpo falls unconscious with 0 hit points, but you're pretty sure that he's not dead yet.
Not again. No.
And I want you all to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Guys, you got it. You got that. Easy game.
And, how much
21.
HP do I have? Do you say?
0. And your max was 38, correct? I don't remember.
38 is not good.
What's your... what is it 38? No, 32 is your max.
Do you have 32 HP?
He's a sorcerer.
Shit. But they
Yeah,
have like
32.
8.
If you added the 5 from leveling,
Yeah,
then it's 32.
it's 32 hit points. Alright. Yes, initiative also for you, Torpo.
I
what
rolled
did
an 8.
an 8? Garn?
21.
21. Terra?
7. This is not good.
Alright, Garn, what do you do?
Well, jeez, I need to save that little guy. How do I do that?
I will fight it. Keep him alive.
Well, you went down the stairs.
Can't I hear him? How far did I go? Like,
Well, right now it's Garn
Yeah.
who reacts first.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it possible to like slide in and grab him and down the stairs?
I get so many wrong pictures in my head.
Move in and grab him and use your action to disengage and move down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yes, that is possible. Torpo, could you roll a death save, please?
Yes. You can
We
do.
need to save the little guy.
And that is right there. And it tells me 3.
So that's one failed. All right, Tara, you've you're sneaking past the skeleton and you're sneaking down the stairs, and suddenly you as you look over your shoulder to see how it goes with the others, you see Torpo. He comes waltzing and then he just gets cut to pieces. And as he's being cut down, you see Garn that charges over towards Torpo, grabs him in between the giant skeletons, and kind of slides down the stairs towards you. What do you do?
so she got him,
Yeah.
and the skeleton is too big to come down
Yes.
the stairs. So we are safe.
No.
For now. I want to go and do I have any healing potions?
You want to get to the end of the stairs, because though the skeleton is too big, you can see that it kind of looks at the stairs, and then with its sword, it kind of tries to stick it down the stairs like a spike.
Alright. I want to go down and I hope they can survive.
All right. Well, you all crash down onto this landing, and crash up against this wall where you can see this ancient stone calendar that's been depicted on the on the bare stone there, on the marble. And this sword from the skeleton that strikes down, and his arm is actually not long enough to reach the landing or reach the wall where you are hiding. But you're standing there. You're only a meter from the sword or so.
Are we out of combat?
A little bit. Tara, do you want to do something to help Torpo?
I just want to ask if she got ways to heal. Can you heal?
So Tara, you're the girl. Goran is the guy. So you're asking him.
No, I'm asking like Lilith, Lila's character.
Lilith's not there.
My
Lila's
character, Garn, is a male.
Can you
I'm
heal?
a man. Yes.
Alright, you got it. I'm just looking at her. Him waiting.
All right.
We need to get out of combat.
You're a her, she's a he.
It's
Yeah.
confusing, okay?
Yes, it is. Goran, how are you going to heal Torpo?
Cure wounds.
All right. Roll. What is it? A D8 plus 2.
Yeah.
3.
8.
8. So Torpo, you are alive with 8 hit points, and you are now trapped in a tomb
We're not trapped.
with a female voice calling out to you, "Help! Help! I'm down here! Please free me! I've been trapped for so long.
Oh my god, shut up.
Can you hear me? I can sense you're getting closer."
We are right there, just shut up. I'm getting a little bit annoyed of her right now. Are you able to get yourself back up to maximum hit points, or?
Yeah, if I'm a little creative.
Okay.
I got like a lot of these berries and
No.
blueberries.
Do they heal too if you put them in the butt?
Maximum healing from the bed.
Torpo, you do wake up. You're still in the tomb.
Yeah.
This is not a dream.
No.
No, you are dying. Just wait.
This.
Can you get back up to healings? Health.
Yeah, I just need to look here.
How are you trying?
2 seconds.
You
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds as a 3rd level.
All right.
So that is 1d8.
It's 3d8.
Yeah, 3d8. I can do this.
3d8 plus 2.
Uh, 9 and what?
14.
Yeah, 14.
14 hit points.
Yeah.
That puts you to 22 out of 32.
It's enough, you know.
Yeah.
If you get hit, you die anyways.
Yeah.
So should we?
I'm a little squishy.
Yeah. Should we just try to go past this? Like, does it have a door or something?
You are on a landing where on the wall there's this ancient calendar. And then there's the stairs that you came down from on one side of the landing, and on the other side of the landing there's more stairs that goes down to the actual tomb where you can hear the voice coming from.
Okay.
It's still the same material.
Yes.
And this landing doesn't look suspicious at all.
Do a perception check.
No, not good. 6.
It doesn't seem suspicious at all.
Alright, I start to walk. Slowly, but not stealthy.
You descend.
Cautious.
You descend cautiously down the stairs, and you notice that the entrance was indeed. You were in the Underdark, which is pretty far deep underground, where you found the entrance to a tomb. And you are now going downstairs, and then there's a landing, and then stairs, and a landing, and stairs, and a landing, and stairs, and a landing, and stairs, and landing. And you keep on traveling deeper and deeper. The tomb is really far down below the surface. Until you reach a shrine. The shrine you enter has these shredded, dusty tapestries that lie scattered across the floor. There are friezes on the walls, defaced with deep gouges, making them unrecognizable. There's an altar to the left of pale grey marble that also stands gouged and cracked. And there are two doors, one opposite from where you come enter the shrine, and one on your right. And these are again these large marble doors. What do you do?
Anyone good at tracking? To see what door has been opened last?
Do investigation checks if you wish to investigate.
I want to know if I can use.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
23 on investigation.
What did you say, Garn?
I want to know if I can use mending on the pieces to maybe figure out what it said.
Yes. And Torbo, what did you roll?
I didn't roll anything yet.
Alright.
I'm gonna sense if I can specify which creature or thing there has been down here last. By the footsteps.
Yeah, roll an investigation.
13.
As you investigate the room, it becomes clear that whatever creature caused all of this damage has been here recently. And strangely enough, this creature doesn't seem to have opened any of the doors or even touched the floor, as there are no prints or and the dust hasn't been disturbed. But the creature has clearly been here recently, causing these great gouges that defaced some of these beautiful Egyptian-type Mardim decorations that Garn fixes with her mending spell. Interesting, you're casting a mending spell. And you've also cast some spells.
Spells here, spells there, spells everywhere.
Yeah. I almost forgot. Let's take the healing spells first. Healing spells. Okay, I also need you to roll. I need you all three to roll charisma saving throws.
You're falling out.
I need you all three to roll charisma saving throws.
What did I cast? Why me?
Charisma.
Ooh, 22.
I wanna. No, I don't. Well, I'm screwed.
What did you roll, Tara?
4.
Right. Which and the last one. All right, Tara, you take 6 necrotic damage, so you're down to 84 hit points. It draws it from your false life. Then we have the, however you pronounce it, described on page. This is fun. I've read a lot about this. I've never been able to use it, but it's here.
Do I take damage now then?
No.
Only Terra?
Yes. Why is there not a...
Okay.
Okay.
Don't ask too many questions.
No,
Otherwise you're just gonna
I'm
die
just
again.
accepting it.
Do I know what I took damage from?
Necrotic damage. Source unknown. Various times, roll a saving throw. What happens if you fail the saving throw? Oh, okay. When creatures fails a saving throw, creature suffers. When the effects end, doesn't change. Okay. And it's described on by rolling on the short on the page chapter 8 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. Great book. Great book.
I like the sound of this. When you need to look something up in another book, it's really bad.
I like the way they've written these adventures where they write, yeah, you have to look it up in this book, and then when you look it up in the other book, it says, yeah, you have to look it up in the third book. And when you look it up in the third book, it tells you to buy the next book.
It's just a link URL to.
All right, let's take Tara took damage and
No and. You didn't say and before. It doesn't count then. You just said you take damage.
And you.
Oh, Terra.
I'll let you to determine how this is this happens. Tara is filled with fear. So much so that you must use your action and movement to flee from the source of your fear.
But source is unknown.
So good luck role playing that. Torpo,
Flee from everything.
you start babbling. You are now incapable of normal speech or spellcasting.
Oh no.
Then I'm happy I got one skill.
Alright, what do you do? How do you want to roleplay this? Please, you're so close. I'm just a little deeper.
Can you make another save for this fear thing?
No?
No?
No.
Then,
No, you're just scared.
I just look at you guys and say, fuck this, I want to teleport the hell out of here.
Using which spell?
Not yet, I'm just saying it.
Alright.
And see if they concur or agree or disagree.
I'm gonna use supple spell and use bless on all three. So I don't need to say anything or do anything, but still can cast spells.
But we can't really use bless.
Yeah, it's giving us advantage on saving throws. Yeah,
It gives
but
you
it's
one
still
little-
something.
All right. As Torpo is standing there blabbering, doing something, you are all blessed. But Tara, you lose 8 hit points, so you're down to 76. And Garn, you lose 10 hit points.
What?
So you're down to 25 out of 35. But at the same time, Torpo, you regain all of your hit points, so you are at maximum.
You cut out a lot.
What?
You see,
So Garn has lost 10 hit points, reduced to 25, and Torpo has gained all of his hit points.
He lies to you.
What? I don't know anymore.
Tobu is killing you.
That's why you do
slowly.
not walk into random, mysterious tombs.
Yes.
I just say out
Following
loud.
weird
I
voices.
just say out loud. We
No,
should
no.
start moving. We should go.
Can you? Is Torpo taking Garn's life, or is it just like I lose 10?
Yes, it seems that his bless spell is draining your life essence as well.
Okay. Then Garn is gonna take the little kobold and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
And then break
So
his neck.
angry.
Can we please discuss this somewhere else?
No?
Garn is just throwing Torpo over to Terra and be like, "Yeah, deal with him, and we can talk about moving on."
I'm just starting to walk up. I don't even care anymore. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
You going back up?
Please help me. You're so close.
We
I
went
wanna
down
wanna
with
mimic
you
I wanna mimic the exact words he says in the exact tone he says it. Please help me. I'm so close. And I go up the stairs.
I think the sooner we help her, the sooner the voice will stop.
Yeah, Tara's already on her way up, and Torpo's blabbering something on.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna use subtle spell and cure wounds on Garn. As I'm sorry. As an first level.
This is not making any sense.
I dropped it, didn't
6.
No.
Oh, this is fun.
I don't know anymore.
Alright, 6.
Yeah.
So, Garn, you gain 6 hit points. You are at 31 out of 35. That's Garn. There we go. And Tara is already on her way up the stairs, but Garn, you see that Torpo is still blabbering and doing some magic, and now he's the kobold is not transferring his life force to you. He's transferring a part of himself, and you can see how he becomes older and older as he heals you. And Torpo, you have aged by 6 years.
What?
Help, please! You're so close.
Yes.
I'm hella confused.
Okay. I hate to say this, but I think I agree with the chick. We need to get out of here now.
I'm hella confused. But yeah, sure, let's get out.
Alright,
Let's stop this madness.
okay.
Uh-oh. We shouldn't have done that.
Let's see. Garn,
Uh-oh. No.
you have 35 hit points. That's your maximum.
Yeah.
Terra, you have 67 hit points.
Plus 9.
You don't have life, false life.
Okay.
Tyrrell, you have 65 hit points, your maximum. You have all of your spells back, and all of you, and you are walking in a tunnel in the Underdark. You are a group of adventurers traveling when one day you suddenly hear a soft feminine voice sounds out in your mind, suddenly faint and distant. Hello? Is someone there? Oh, please, I need your help. I've been trapped in the dark for so long, so very long. Please, won't you help to free me? What do?
Do our characters remember?
Yes.
Run.
I'm legit hella confused.
Run.
Wait a
I'm
minute,
taking
what happened?
Torpo under one arm and Terra under the other, and then just run past. Like, not this again. No.
But maybe it's different this time.
No,
Maybe
no,
she's
no,
nice.
no.
Oh, and Torpo, you haven't aged 6 years. And
And
Tyrrell seems
when,
confused.
And when Tara says maybe it's different this time, I take my staff and.
Torpo, you're not mumbling anymore. And Terra, you are not scared.
Okay, so let's go save that girl.
Well, if everyone agrees, I want to, but only if everyone agrees to go.
Nope. Just nope.
Okay, I will agree to do it for you one more time if you don't chicken out, okay?
I only
I
want
never
to go
chicken out.
No, I mean like everyone. In
And
we need to find the rest of them who went in front, and we need to convince them as well.
You
Yeah,
are
we
all
need everybody.
5 standing together.
I want to explain to them what happened the last time in my memory. Exactly.
yeah, and
like-
I explain my memory after.
Tyrrell and Lilith, you get a recap of what has happened.
Yeah, sure. Sounds like a fun place. Let's go there.
You guys are delusional. Until she just walks away.
Garn takes Lilith and just drag her with the rest of the group. Like she doesn't have a choice anymore.
Yeah,
Right.
she can't survive the goblins anyway.
You.
She's dragging me.
Yeah.
You could drag grab me. Do you wanna? Are you sure you wanna try and grab Lilith?
What do you mean try? I'm twice your size.
Yeah.
Just taking a pour into your clothes and just
And just before you grab her, Lilith says, "Do not do that. Do not touch me."
then walk. Follow the group, follow the alliance. We will
Now follow
get
the
back-
road. I'm follow the road that we're supposed to go to this meeting, which has been going the whole way. Not stopping for useless, stupid shit.
Garn,
gonna-
That's fun.
Right.
So you like voices in your head?
Please, I need your help. You were so
I'm
close
sorry.
last time. You can do it. Please free me.
This again, I'm out of here. I'm going towards the fucking city. See you guys.
Garn turns to Tyrrell and be like, "You want to join now? Can you convince her? Because
We
it
can.
needs to be all or nothing, and I'm interested."
Well, I'm pretty sure if she just walk ahead as she thinks she died just last time, but guess you will find out soon enough.
I'm not going down there.
Who was close to dying? I was not really close to dying, was I? I'll be
Sure
fine.
you were.
Don't worry. Don't worry. By the way, two clicks down this road, I'm meeting up with my friends. So I guess we should be fine.
I'm not going down there again.
Right now, we're wasting.
We're
Now
wasting
there's
time arguing.
two that
Actually,
don't
time
want to
is
go
money,
back.
friend.
Nah.
So, and I gotta like a little empire to control and stuff. I don't really have time for this.
But well, if there is an ancient tomb,
The
then there is some ancient treasures, and then we need to find the treasures to conquer the world.
No treasure that powerful should ever be found.
All treasures should be found.
So the question is, basically, do you want to finish this episode tonight and continue and then play episode 6 next time? Or do you want to give this tomb a second try?
Go for it.
Try.
Well,
can
I
do
think
it.
Torpo is going to say no since he's not playing along next time. But
Not quite. But yeah.
wasn't it next time?
Yeah, and next time again.
Yeah.
The next 2 times I'm not here.
Well, I'm up for the tomb.
Cause
I'm
of
not going
work
into
and
some
stuff.
random. You have to do me a really good bargain to go into that weird ass tomb.
So you're not interested in treasures, you're not interested in power, you're not interested in...
No, I'm into real power.
She's not interested in this alliance we have made.
Oh, I do, and I do have a
Then
really good
follow
position.
your alliance.
I do have a
go
really
your own ways.
In case you haven't noticed, Terra isn't that interested in going to that tomb either.
Are you checking it out again? Are you
I didn't
serious?
say I want to go a second time.
Guardians gives up. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm done with you people.
We shouldn't waltz into some random tomb inside. We are in the Underdark, you know that, right?
Yes?
Tombs down here, usually pretty good places to be in. And there's a reason that this tomb is down here, and
Yes.
not on the surface above us.
Help me, please. I've been trapped here for
And that
so
might have-
long.
Shut up, woman. That might be a demon. And I'm not really into demons right now. Well, not that kind of thing, so...
Well, if there's a demon,
Psychotic
we
and
need to
stuff.
kill it.
Why do we need to kill it?
Because it's a demon. Do we need other reasons?
Is there a chance the voice disappears the further we get away
Nope.
from two?
Because it's a demon, we have to kill...
Yes?
That doesn't...
You'll have to give that a try, Garn.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I
it
can
wasn't
come
there
up.
when
I
we
can come up.
started the journey.
If you want me to go into the tomb, I have a really good bargain. Something.
Do you wanna... Yeah, but
That
do you want to
alliance
get
is worth,
stuck
you know.
with this voice inside your head for the rest of your life?
I didn't hear it like 500 meters down there.
Did you
So,
hear what
okay.
they just said? It was
Until-
from the tomb is from the back
Mod-
ancient times.
Yes, it's from the DnDanmark Empire, yeah.
Yes,
And
the legendary artifacts, the tools down there.
Can I ask an out-of-game question?
Sure.
Maddie, did you play in that group that went to the ruins and fled from that shadow dragon through the Shadowfell?
oh,
The
yeah,
group that went into that pyramid, and when you went out of the pyramid, everybody put a note for the NPC to go. No, to put a note for the player that wasn't playing to go in the opposite direction of the direction you went.
yeah, something like that. I think that rings a bell.
Was that Alduin?
I do actually think that was Alduin. Was it actually Lilith?
No, it was 4th edition. Lilith wasn't created in 4th
I
edition.
suppose it must have been Alduin, was it? Yeah, it's
Oh, well.
Alduin.
That was a little sidetrack. Just wondering.
But yeah, basically what Lilith is saying is that she wants something to go into that tomb. For going into that tomb. And she's got a really, really good bargain.
What does she need?
But then you also need to convince Terra.
I'm
Well,
going
Tara
to
said
into
when
that
everyone
tomb.
goes, she goes.
Everyone goes, I think.
So, she's convinced.
Yes.
I see.
So, then we just need to get to understand what does Lilith need in there.
The one says, get her to sign a contract, and then offer her 50% of the treasures you find. Yes, make her sign the contract.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Lilith, you hear the wand, Tyrell's wand say, we'll give you 50%.
No, I'm not interested in that. I'm more-
50% of the treasures we find in there. You can have the girl too. She's annoying.
Yeah, once there. For my realm. Why can I not find it? What's the city called?
Void's End?
No, not that one.
Mental Dirith?
Yes. I want anyone in the syndicate to leave that city alone from now on. If I won't go, I'm supposed to go in there.
Can we still trade with the city?
Yes, you can still trade with the city, but I want full access to that city, and I do not want any other syndicate people to try and meddle with that area. Then we can do it.
Just a second.
Well, I'll leave the. You got approximately 10 seconds to give me an answer, else I'm just going.
Oh, you have 12 minutes.
Take the city. 12 minutes. You got 12 minutes.
Because that's when we're ending the stream, so you got 12 minutes.
There's a voice inside my head that says 12 minutes. I don't know why.
All those voices.
So, do you wanna
I'm just
give up
asking-
Mantle Dirith and give episode 5 a second try, or do you wanna give up episode 5 and go straight to episode 6?
Oh, that's tough.
Please help me. I've been trapped down here so long.
This goddamn voice. Anyway, of course, anyone from the stick is welcome to get into the city and do business.
Hey, now I know why we need to go there. We
You're
need
in
to
the
go
line,
there
you
to
know.
kill the voice.
What? What?
As
What?
long as I can still trade with the city, I don't
you?
care. You can have it.
Sure. It's up to you. Make a decision. You got now 11 minutes. This is really, really long. You got a really long time to make this.
I don't actually really care.
It's up to Tyrell, actually.
Yeah.
You can see that that Lilith and Tyrell are kind of locked eye to eye on each other. They both know what they're talking about.
So you want to give up the city that belonged to me to you?
It belongs to you now.
Wait, what?
Well, that's what you're thinking.
Oh, we both know that's the truth.
Because you were talking to the Durgas, right? And I was talking to the Tieflings there. I think you have 50-50 claim on that city right now.
Only because you killed the humans.
Yeah, and that's why how you get stuff done by killing humans. That's pretty nice.
No, you don't need the people, you need the souls.
I don't really need human souls. I really want more delicate souls, but that's okay. I can just get souls in so many other ways. Don't worry, I got plenty. Oh, by the way, I'm winning that race if we are racing towards souls.
No, not at all.
I am winning, says the wand. I have the most souls.
I'm winning.
I have the most souls, says a wand.
I shall show you a world of pain, little kobold.
Well, what about you?
How about no?
Rather than gain the
So-
city, then you get the stone.
What stone?
The stone I'm still holding from last time.
Which is what stone? It's just a stone, right?
No, it's not just a stone. Never just
Well,
been just a stone.
Then tell me what it is. It might intrigue my interest.
Yeah, note that if you decide to finish episode 5 and play episode 6 next time, then you have downtime again.
And then a lot of shit could happen again.
Well, the stone is, according to rumors, it is containing a Arctol. And with that, you can free the Arctol or you can destroy it. Up to you.
Is that just a rumor now?
You have this. Oh, that's right. That stone.
That stone.
You have Dante, the archdevil, in the stone. Good for you.
But
I
you don't
want that city.
Oh, so you don't care about the stone, you just want the city.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm finishing a
Nobody
collection
wants
here.
the stone,
You know,
right?
I'm trying to gather the north here. So,
Well, I'm not
and
giving up
I'm
the city.
gonna destroy the Duergar after that.
You're
So-
never gonna destroy Duergar.
If you don't give up the city and Terra doesn't want to go into the tomb without everybody joining, that leaves only Garn and Tyrrell to go to the tomb. I assume you're not going to two-man the tomb? Two-man the tomb.
No.
Oh, by the way, Tara, I heard all about these rumors that for some reason comes from the bugbears, and I'm just gonna say that you are more than welcome to stay at the Underdark Spire.
Cool.
What rumors? What? What?
No.
Yeah, I think the bugbear is drunk. Like that's a.
Oh,
Anyway,
you mean
make
the
your
elven
decision.
bugbears?
Make your decision. Leave the city. Hello.
Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna join the tomb now because. What rumors? I want to know what rumors my bugbears is spreading.
What rumors your
Please
bugbears are
help me!
spreading? Oh no!
You only have 6 minutes!
Okay, I know that you do not know a lot about your country. I'm gonna tell you a little about what happens in the borders of your country. A lot of your bugbears are telling bad stories about tieflings and terror. It was at your border.
No, that's the truth. You can't trust tieflings.
That's not.
I'm gonna second on that because you can really not trust chieflings, especially not you. And then he's like,
That's very.
but Terra, I have nothing against Terra, so I will talk with my bugbears about that. But chieflings are
guess.
not to be trusted.
I
That's true.
guess you're gonna need a whole lot of downtime for that. Anyway, let's get back to the city matter, shall we?
What city? We had told.
Got-
I had told my
got
answer.
You got 5 minutes left to make a decision.
Tyrrell has already made the decision not to give up the city.
Oh,
So the decision is we are ending episode 5 now, and then we'll skip right
Yeah,
to
because-
episode 6.
Because Lilith is a chicken.
no.
But that's normal to the half-breeds.
No, I'm sorry. I'm a clever person. I want something to do something. And if you want me to go down into some random tomb, I want something for it. I'm not
But when
risking
You've been
you-
offered a lot of things for it.
But we'll discuss that out of game, because this does
Yeah.
conclude our episode 5, where you've explored the Lost Mardim tomb. It was a relatively short tomb, but I can see that it would take at least 2 sessions, which was really good. But I understand that that you want to stay out of it. It was a little rougher than I had expected. And a little weirder than I expected. So that was fun. But thanks for the game. And then we'll see you again next week. Same time for episode 6.
Hooah.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.